Nathan Zegura here with your Clutch Transportation post-game recap. Woo-wee! The Browns somehow got it done today at Lucas Oil Stadium, 39-38 over the Indianapolis Colts. They are now 4-2 on the season, and you could say the Cardiac Kids are back, because for the second straight week, at the very end of the game, the Browns found a way to emerge victorious. This one was not always pretty. There's going to be a lot of storylines coming out of it, but the fact is the Browns went on the road. They won back-to-back games for the first time since week 12 and 13 of last season, and they now sit at 4-2, 2 games over 500. So how did we get here? Too much to go through the normal play-by-play. Way too much. I will tell you this game was back and forth and back and forth. I think the over-under was set at 37 points. They scored 77 in this one. The Browns started Deshaun Watson. This will be one of the big storylines coming out of this game, even in a victory. Deshaun Watson left after 5 passes. He would go 1 for 5 for 5 yards with an interception. On that 5th and final pass attempt, almost was an interception, but overturned on replay. He hit his head on the ground. He was checked for a concussion. He was cleared from that. Kevin Stefanski, knowing his quarterback had come in banged up, there wasn't the same zip on his passes. He decided to go with P.J. Walker the rest of the game. And P.J. Walker, for the second straight week, would lead a fourth-quarter comeback. P.J. Walker, for the second straight week, would lead a game-winning drive. P.J. Walker had never done that before, even in his 7 starts in the NFL prior to becoming a member of the Cleveland Browns. He came here to Indianapolis against a Colts team that brought him in as an undrafted free agent in 2017, spent a couple of seasons on their practice squad, and he led the Browns down the field on the final drive of the game. The Browns were down 5. They had to go 80 yards. And on a 3rd and 10, he hit Elijah Moore for 30. Then another run by Pierre Strong. Then a pass to Donovan Peoples-Jones. And the Browns were in business. But it would take a little help from the officials on what looked to be a game-ending sack strip fumble for the Colts. There was an illegal contact penalty. The Browns got the ball inside the 10. Then a pass interference penalty. The Browns would now have 1st and goal at the 1, down 5, needing a touchdown to win. On 1st down, incomplete pass. Almost had David Njoku. The ball was there a little late. 2nd down, they tried to run a shovel off of David Njoku's face mask. Incomplete. 3rd down, he had Elijah Moore wide open, and P.J. Walker rolling right, missed him. 4th down and 1. The Browns' season hanging in the balance. They brought in all the big guys, James Hudson, Nick Harris, and they turned to Kareem Hunt. And for the second time today, Kareem Hunt punched the ball into the end zone, and the Browns' defense would hold on, and they would win. Now, this was a game unlike one anybody expected. It started off a track meet. Jerome Ford, 69 yards to the house on the Browns' opening possession. Josh Downs, 59 yards to the house for the Colts on their opening possession. It would be back and forth and back and forth. Big plays by the defense, but they gave up the most yards they've given up all year. Okay, that happens, but they would finish with 5 sacks. They would finish with 5 takeaways, and Myles Garrett in the first half put this team on his back. 2 sack strip fumbles, one of which was recovered by Tony Fields for a touchdown. Myles Garrett, oh yeah, he also would jump over their entire line and block a 60-yard field goal that was recovered and returned by Denzel Ward, who had an interception in this game. Zadarius Smith, to clinch the game, got his first sack as a member of the Cleveland Browns. Sack strip fumble recovered by Obo Okoronkwo, and the Browns were able to lock it up. I would be remiss if I were to finish this, though, without talking about Dustin Hopkins. Last week's AFC Special Teams Player of the Week was superb again today. 4 for 4 on his field goals. 3 of them from 50-plus, 2 from 54, 1 from a new career high, 58 yards. And he was a weapon for the Browns when they needed it the most. This was not pretty. At times it was fun. At other times it was nerve-wracking. At other times it was downright scary. But the bottom line is the Browns got it done, and our clutch play of the game was everybody lining up and Kareem Hunt doing just enough right here, literally 5 yards from where I'm standing, getting the ball over the end line and into the end zone, running behind that left side, and the 5-time Pro Bowl guard, Joel Bitonio. The Browns have won. They have questions. And you know what? Questions are a lot better coming off of wins when you're 4-2. They've got to get the quarterback situation figured out. Deshaun Watson, you need him back at 100% because right now we're leaving too many plays on the field. P.J. Walker's doing the best he can. Another interception in this one. He was able to lead them down to win, but we have got to be a better offensive football team if we want to be a team of consequence in the NFL. We're able to get away with it 2 weeks in a row. No pitchers on the scorecards, as they say. 4-2, but a lot of work to be done. But right now, Cleveland, everybody, exhale, enjoy it. Your Browns are 4-2, 2 games over 500, heading to Seattle. Next week, we'll have a full breakdown for you of this wild game. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock on Cleveland Browns Daily, myself, Bo Bishop, and the Hoff, Joe Thomas. The Browns are winners. Browns are winners, 39-38 over the Colts.